Bruno was a brown bear with a very curious nose. He lived in a cozy cave in the woods. One day, Bruno smelled something new. It smelled of popcorn and bright lights. Bruno followed his nose out of the woods. Bruno saw twinkling lights in the distance. They shimmered and changed color. Bruno had never seen anything quite like it. He just had to see what was making those amazing lights. Bruno lumbered closer to the lights. He walked past trees and crossed a small stream. The lights grew bigger and brighter. Bruno was very excited. What could be making such a spectacular sight? Bruno reached the edge of a small town. The lights were coming from a big, unusual building. It was the town's new casino, but Bruno didn't know that. It had never been there before. The building was brightly colored with flashing lights. There were shiny, spinning objects in the windows. Music and strange noises drifted out of the open doors. Bruno slowly walked towards the building. It looked very interesting. Bruno loved to investigate new things. He peeked inside, his nose twitching with curiosity. Bruno had never seen anything like it. People sat in front of flashing, colorful machines. The machines made beeping noises and chiming sounds. Bruno was mesmerized. He cautiously stepped inside, his big paws padding silently on the carpet. Nobody seemed to notice him in all the excitement. Bruno wandered through the casino, taking it all in. There were so many bright colors and interesting sounds. Bruno saw people laughing, clapping, and sometimes even looking sad. He wondered what it all meant. Section 4. Bruno's Lucky Paw. Bruno stopped in front of a machine with particularly bright lights. It had pictures of cherries and lemons spinning around. Bruno watched, fascinated, as the pictures moved quickly. He raised his big paw and gently swatted at a glowing button. The machine whirred and beeped, and suddenly the picture stopped spinning. Bruno had accidentally chosen a winning combination. The machine erupted in a cacophony of noise. Lights flashed, bells rang, and a siren wailed. Bruno took a step back, startled by the sudden commotion. He had no idea what he had done. Section 5. A shower of shiny things. People stopped what they were doing and stared at Bruno in astonishment. Nobody could believe that a bear had just hit the jackpot. Then the machine started spitting out a seemingly endless stream of shiny coins. The coins clattered and clanged as they poured into the tray below. Bruno watched the shiny cascade completely unfazed. He didn't understand why everyone was making such a fuss. Bruno nudged a few coins with his paw. They were cold and hard, not at all like the delicious berries he loved to eat. Bruno decided he wasn't interested in the coins after all. They held no interest for him. Section 6. Bruno, the mysterious jackpot winner. Bruno turned and lumbered towards the exit, leaving the bewildered crowd behind. He had seen enough of the casino for one day. Bruno missed the quiet of the forest and the smell of pine needles. As he ambled back towards the woods, Bruno heard people talking excitedly behind him. They were calling him Bruno the Lucky Bear and telling stories about his incredible jackpot win. Bruno just chuckled to himself as he disappeared into the trees. He couldn't understand what all the fuss was about. He had enjoyed his adventure, but he was happy to be back in his peaceful forest home. And so the legend of Bruno, the mysterious jackpot winner, was born.